Hello, how are you? I'm trying to put some chakra music on.
We all know the world is in
sorry about
tremendous
that.
crisis and peril today. The problem is, the
I'm
country.
waiting for people to come on anyway, but it's okay. Well, what can we do tonight's reading on? How about what spirit needs to let us know? Healing, maybe?
The spirit always has to let us know everything.
Oh, we are always working. Us Capricorns. I think we should heal on this Sunday night. We do some healing. This is Healing Reading Cards by Anna Sagel. There you go. Healing on Sunday night. All right. Let's go ahead and do this with the cards. Shuffle them. Spirits, pray to the spirits. Spirits, please give us a clear message on how we need to heal tonight and work on this week. Because I know it's a process. Healing is not the easiest thing to do. These are pretty much working on your shadow aspect. And please give us a clear message with no negative entities, spirits, what have you. Only positive of the Creator. All right, what we got here? Oh, soulmates. Yep, we got some soulmates going on here. We should. Hey, Mike. You love my shadow? You are my soulmate. All right. I haven't figured out how we're going to look at the cards. Let's see how we're going to do this. There you go. And we got love. Oh my God. We got love at the bottom of the deck. I'm good. I'm good. Like a hurricane. What's like a hurricane? Anyway, love. Okay. You see that guy looking at her? She's not looking. Makes me think somebody's watching somebody that isn't paying attention. But these two look in love. Let me see something. The moon has some clouds over it, so we're keeping our emotions in check, aren't we? Yes, we are. We'll see what so this is 14. Soulmate is 14, of course. 14, the same number as Valentine's Day. And then the subconscious energy, the underlying energy, love, 28, which would be 14 twice, right? See how the angels speak to us through numbers? Yes, this is good. Okay, let's do some clarification cards. Let's see what signs we're dealing with on this soulmate. And this is Karma Cards by Monte Farber. Monte Farber. Karma Cards. Okay. Let's go ahead and break these bad bitches out. And I can say that because I clicked on no children for this one. This is our private. Oh, what'd you say? He's now looking at her. I know. He is now looking at her. It's actually her that wasn't looking at him. Let's see how we got the planets. We're not going to use that right now yet. We got the planets. My daughter believes that if these are not completely straight, that it's a bad entity. It's a bad sign. And here's the signs. And that's what we're looking for is the signs. Let's try to shuffle these 12 cards we got going on here. I can't shuffle them normal. Not too much of a shuffle here. Okay, please let all all negative energies out, not into this reading once again. And let's see if I can do this. No, I can't. And just allow us to have a fun reading. Healing reading. So far, it sounds pretty good with our love and soulmate cards. 15 is Valentine's. No, the 14th is Valentine's, Mike. I don't know what you're thinking. He's not looking at her. Oh, you're right. He's got his eyes closed or something. I see what you're saying. Well, maybe he's looking elsewhere too. Ooh, I just dropped the card. Let's see if it flipped over. If it did, that's what we're going to use. I got 2 cards, and they both flipped over. We got in the 5th house and in Leo. We were looking for a Leo. A Leo. So maybe a Leo is involved in this soulmate love reading so far. Maybe it's in your chart or their chart, or maybe they are a Leo. Leo is a sign of strength as well. The strength card represents Leo as well. The 5th house. It's weird that came about. Let's see what that's all about. Oh, there goes my bait. It just fell. Ooh, there goes some smoke. Okay, it's actually vape smoke. I want to see about the 5th house. I am trying to study I actually haven't downloaded all about the 5th house. I'm going to be taking that soon, and then I'll know it. I need to be studying for it, but I'd rather be doing this with y'all. Okay, let's see. Downloads. Oh, did I get rid of them? Images. No. Documents. I must have got rid of it. Oh my god. Oh well. We'll just look it up. Fifth house. Astrology sounds good. There goes the 5th house right there. The 5th house is where you burst out into the scene, where you burst out into the scene in your full glory. It's a natural blooming of your character and in the most concentrated form. This is the house of the sun, Leo. And we just got Leo. So something hard is Leo here. We got Leo twice. Um anyway, the house shows the zodiac sign and the planets that guide to more authentic expression of that life activity. So we're being asked to show more authentic expression in our lives. What planet is the Lord of fifth house? What does Venus in the fifth house mean? Anyway, we can go on and on about the fifth house forever. Like, for instance, the fifth house is commonly referred to as the house of pleasure. Oftentimes, pleasure is the result of a creative act. The simple act of creating is essentially giving of oneself and making something, making another. Yes, the fifth house does speak of procreation, like making children and children, but it also addresses the creation of the art, of art and culture. So maybe people are expecting right now or don't know they're expecting. And we do got soulmate and then love, and now we got procreation, something that represents procreation. Well, that's just amazing. Clarifying soulmate and Leo strength, which is also the fifth house. Represents the fifth house. Leo rules over the fifth house. Do you like this? Does it make you feel good? Does it bring me pleasure? The answer therein are the domain of fifth house, of the fifth house. Taking this pleasure principle a stepfather, you can give it a more human face, even two faces. Romance and romantic affairs, both emotional pleasure, are within the realm of the fifth house. Emotional satisfaction can be gained in many ways. And yet another way addressing by this house is gambling. While this implies a financial risk, it can also be viewed as the willingness to take risks on love, with money, or in life. A gut risk in the hopes of pleasurable outcomes and how the fifth house sees it. This house is actually quite rich with pleasure since it's also lords over fun, games, and hobbies. Life is more than just being or doing. It also includes finding the pleasures in the acts in which we engage. Children as a source of pleasure are also important in the fifth house. This brings us back to creativity, since through our children we create an extension of ourselves, and then watch it grow. Giving our children all the good we had and have, and then some, is certainly a pleasurable pursuit. How will this manifest itself? What form of pleasure and emotional release is best for our children? Music, dance, theater, art, science, literature. These fancies are for them and for us. Play for the purpose of emotional enrichment and pure pleasure is what the fifth house is all about. The fifth house is ruled by Leo and the sun. So I guess we'll get the sun for the planets, right? Now let's see what we get for the planets. And these karma cards. I didn't mean to drop that. It's so hard to shuffle 12 cards. Okay, let's see. Let's do this again. Okay, one more time. We'll shuffle a little more around. That was crazy how it just came out like that. And they both mean the same thing. Let's see if it comes out. Come out, call us, talk to us. Okay, this is the one. Oh, this is the houses. No, this is the houses. What? They're not. I see what's going on. Now I got the seventh house, which I'm not going to take that one because we are supposed to be doing planets. And apparently, I don't have all the planets because I got a house. All these are planets. And then a sign. And then this is houses, houses. I was doing houses. I am so sorry. Oh, well. Oh, wait. Let me just make sure I don't have any more planets. Okay. Here's the houses. Here's signs. And here is the planets, which we'll just shuffle them like this. And see if they come out. It almost came out. I should have took that one. Oh, this one just came out. All right. We got the South Node, which means to me, for the South Node, yes, baby, stop. What are you doing? Can you not move my camera, child? Don't do that again. Okay, sorry about that. Those technical difficulties with children. Okay, so what this means to me is that we already know, because when you have wherever your North Node is what you usually have already learned and mastered in your past life. So now you're being asked to do the opposite in your North Node. This is your South Node. And I'm guessing having fun and pleasures of life that you find pleasurable and the strength required to that life requires is already, well, strength is yours. So we really need to work in the North Node, which I'm gonna do us a favor and look up what the North Node would be, which won't take any time really. Let's see. The 11th house. Pisces? No, Pisces is over. Yeah, no, 12th house. I think it's Pisces. Let's see. I don't know. I want to make sure though. The 11th house, huh? Would be the opposite of the, let's see, of the 5th house. So this is what you need to work on. The 11th house is where you make your debut into society, and the reception you get out there. This is, reception, yeah. This is the house of Aquarius, which I'm a Aquarius rising, and Uranus, Saturn. Or Uranus is and Saturn are both the planets. Everybody laughs when I say Uranus for some reason. Anyway, maybe she wasn't laughing about that. But anyway, I think it's cute. This house reveals your own way of being and joining. Joiner. Interesting word. Which it's a defining factor, being the zodiac sign that sets the mood. Anyway, so Venus and the moon are both benefic planets associated with growth, fortunate connections, material gain, and fertility. I'm getting more fertility here. Somebody's pregnant. I'm telling you. The 11th house can describe the hopes you have, the fortune you dream of, and your potential for growth and expansion. So you have a lot of potential for growth and expansion, so use it. Don't be scared of it. Okay. So, but you have to figure out how to balance these two energies between themselves, especially the south node, what's in your south node, which is in the 5th house, fun and games, pleasurable things. You need to go ahead and not go ahead and have fun, but balance it with this energy of going and making a debut into society, revealing a defining factor to set the mood of things, to make a debut in society, to set the mood of things. Okay, we can get more into the 11th house, but I think we have a pretty good understanding of this. Let's go on with the reading. Let me go ahead and put this on for music. Not this. This is just commercial. Yeah, you can't hear it. Nah, no commercial. Okay, there. I just don't want to get in trouble for having a commercial on. Anyway, these are the upper chakras. The one that we just did was all the chakras. Now this is the lower chakras. The root chakra, the sacral chakra, and the solar plexus chakra, which the root chakra is based on your foundation and money. The sacral chakra is based on sexual desires, anything to do with sex. And the solar plexus chakra, I pretty much define it as confidence. Okay. So let's go ahead and move my candle to another area. Get my playing cards out. This is my first tarot cards. If you want to see them, I wrote on them. I made my own deck when I didn't have the money to get a deck. Let's go ahead and put these up. We don't need these anymore. And we're still waiting for some people, maybe. Anybody out there? No? Okay. Put these in here. I like to take care of my cards. Watch them fall over and break. I'm just playing. Again, Karma Cards by Monte Farber. See? All right. And here is our love energy. We're going to just put that up there. Can you see that? Here, I'll make it so you can see it. Move my sprite, the eyesore. Okay. Hey, I can just do this too. Hopefully I don't lose a card. Let's put this right here. So we got soulmate, and we're working on our North Star, and also balancing our South Star, which is strength. And what was the South Star again? Fun and games, pleasure, kids, children. And we are getting told a lot that somebody out there is pregnant. It might not be all of you, but maybe one or two. Let's go ahead and get this together with. Oops, my bad.
You better find your damn piece too.
I will, but I can't do it right now. Okay. Don't walk around. Just go that way. Okay, so now we're gonna do. I'm getting balled up. We're gonna do Love of Light. I usually have this one in my reading because I'm Light of Love healer. So, and I always mention that. So anyway, this is Doreen Virtue that does this. I found her on LimeWire or something. Her audio. So she's pretty big. Let's go ahead and put up this stuff. And let's go ahead and ask Spirit to keep all the bad, not bad, but negative energies out of this reading. Continue to keep negative energies out of this reading. And go ahead and put the positive energies in of Creator and of positive energies. Make this a clear reading for us. And help us learn what we need to heal tonight. What we need to work on for the week. And that was the last one that we're going to do. Go ahead and shuffle these a little more. See if the spirits have something to say to us. If they want to. Oh, there we go. There's a couple cards. And we got, first of all, together. First of all, we got walk away from illusions. Walk away from illusions and towards truth. Show me the right path, O Lord. Point out the road for me to follow. Psalms 25:4. Let y'all check out the artwork here. I hope you do like it. Of my favorite life. Of my life. You better pick up the piece of. I'm reading Mike's information he's sending to me. Okay, so clarifying that this is a Leo and what this Leo's up to or whatever spirit needs to tell us about this Leo is walk away from illusions and towards truth. Maybe you have some illusions about this Leo that you need to walk away from and get real about. And then what came out with walk away from illusions to clarify Leo and being maybe the soulmate of you, or maybe in your chart or something. Pure and unconditional love, which that makes sense because when you are a soulmate of somebody, you need to have pure and unconditional love. And we all are very lost in what that really is, especially these days with our new social distancing. Anyway, it goes on to say, speak to the earth, and it will instruct you. Let the fish and the sea speak to you. Ooh, we can fish in the sea. That reminds me. By the way, that was Job 12:8. I want to see the fish. I want to show y'all the fish that. Here's the card. I want to show y'all the fish that Michael's been working on. He's an artist, musician, woodworker, great at everything. And this is how great I am at things. But anyway, let me see the fish. I need to show y'all this. Okay. Look how beautiful. Oh, it's upside down. I'm sorry. Thank you for pointing that out. See? We're selling his artwork on different sites. Not Facebook or anything for some odd reason, but we do sell it on Let Go and this other site. I can't remember what it's called, but we're slowly putting them on that other site. It's just really hard to upload sometimes. And for the subconscious energy that's underlying the whole situation, we have take care of the little things. I pretty much know what this one means because I think I did a reading with this card in it, and it pretty much means go ahead and take care of the little things, like planting something. You water it, you plant it, and then you water it, and you just kind of forget it and let God take care of it. And that's kind of what you need to do in this situation. Is just let God take care of it. So here we go with this energy. Right here. I think it should go right here. And I'm being called to get that one that that poor thing that fell. I thought it would be faster than this. What? Are you whispering something? Baby, why'd you take that oops, dropped another one.
Why don't you listen?
What's wrong with me? I found it.
You better pick up my chess pieces.
I will. I'm not. I'm in the middle of live. I can't do it. God, I will find them all.
Fuck.
They've waited long enough.
Who the hell's that?
All right, the people on here, look, they're right there. Okay, there's nobody online. I am taping right now. I can't really. You gotta fucking shit up.
All right, well, I'll pick my shit up then myself.
I would appreciate that if I had some help. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll come over there and make your video.
Okay.
Well, come over there and
You're already fucking it up.
Yeah, well, too bad. You fucked my chessboard up. So you have to set it up.
Well, maybe I should just get off and find your pieces. Or maybe you should get up and find your pieces because I'm in the middle of something. That would be awfully nice of you. Yes, you did. And I apologize. You've seen that coming. Okay. Enough with our soulmate energies going on here. And we got please let all the negative energies out of this room. Only positive energies. I will find every chess piece. Just chill the fuck out, please. I don't want to make people wait if they're watching. And if they ever watch. All right. Sorry about that.
You in the fucking chat.
And make this a clear message. They're not going to leave this room, I promise you that. They can't walk. And let us make this a clear message and a positive message. And clarifying pure and unconditional love away from clear and pure and unconditional love. And we have, I cannot see this. Not even the last one. Knight of Swords. Okay, Knight of Swords. I'll show you why it was so hard for me to read. I see a reflection. Okay, there. Knight of Swords, I believe I said. Yep, Knight of Swords. Which tells me that this is a immature energy, but a very fast energy as well. And then you got the Ace of Cups. Here you go. There's your Ace of Cups right there. Check it out. Beautiful picture. Oh, and these cards are Alchemy 1977 England Tarot. And we'll put that under pure and unconditional love. Ace speaks of new beginnings. So maybe the soulmate of yours is, and you are looking at a new beginning. This is a new energy that y'all are dealing with. And we're going to go ahead and ask spirits for a walk away from illusions and towards truth. To clarify it, please let all negative energies stay out of this reading, and positive energies only enter to this reading. Clarifying, walk away from illusions and towards truth. Okay, what Spirit needs us to hear is Knight of Pentacles. Now we got two knights on the board. Forget the ace, and I'm just gonna freak the hell out. And ooh, another ace. Ace of Wands. So I'm freaking out now because we got two knights and two ace. So we got two ones and we got two tens. What?
Of the same one?
No, of. Let me see. No, I don't think so. We got cups. We have swords, pentacles. We have all the suits and wands. We have all the suits on the board, and two knights and two ace, which is really cool. And at the bottom of the deck, we have, oh, I have it upside down. The Devil. I say that's Capricorn energy for you right there. It doesn't always have to mean something bad with the devil, but it is a trapping energy. Like you're stuck in something, like a cycle. It could mean that as well. But you could be dealing with a Capricorn, or you may be a Capricorn or have Capricorn in your chart. So let's go ahead and find out what this Soulmate 14 card is all about in the book. Soulmate. Let's find soulmate. I'm sorry, I was reading what Mike wrote online. He's so funny. Soulmate, pride, procrastination. How teachable are you? How pay attention to signs. Take off your mask. Victim consciousness, rejection. Soulmate, we found soulmate. Okay, your soulmate is not far from you. I know he's sitting right on the bed. I'm just playing. Okay, but seriously though. To connect with them, you need to open your heart, call them in, and have patience. If you are not ready to accept your soulmate, keep working on self-love, because you can only love as much as you love yourself. You will be drawn to your soulmate like a magnet, and feel an immense sense of familiarity, like you have known them before. Maybe y'all have been brother and sister in past lives, or even mother and daughter, or mother and son, or friends, or even enemies. Soulmates can be many different things, but being that it's saying soulmate and then love and pregnancy and all this, I think it's probably it's for sure to say maybe twin flame going on here. I don't know, but your capability is to capability to love will increase dramatically, and you will experience higher states of consciousness. No one can touch your heart in the same way that a soulmate can. You long for these people. You do. I mean, you don't have to just long for them in a sexual way, but in a loving way where you want to be with them all the time. And sometimes they even drive you crazy, and you have this hate-love relationship, but you still have a love relationship. But anyway, you'll have to learn to work together, and if you don't, then you'll be miserable without them, and you'll cause yourself a lot of pain and a lot of trouble. It is important to note that your soulmate will not necessarily be your partner. He or she may come in a completely different form than you have imagined, but they will offer you incredible wisdom, growth, and expansion. Yes, usually when you're dealing with a person as a soulmate, y'all have a soul contract that y'all made before this lifetime, and you usually teach each other things according to the soul contract to erase karma that you have put on yourself in your last lifetimes. Be aware that we connect with our soulmates when we are ready to truly evolve and move to the next level of consciousness and life experiences. Also, you cannot, as it mentions right there, you cannot even have relations with a soulmate if you are not on that level, if you're not on that vibrations of your soulmate. That's why it's important to work on yourself and higher your vibrations, so that you can connect with these soulmates that are so important to your soul's health, to ascend. to the next levels. Um, we attack them. Wait, we attack them into. I mean, attract them into our lives when we need to open our hearts fully and learn about unconditional love. The action to this card, which I would like y'all to work on, this is probably the most important part of this reading. So I will come back to it to remind you of this action. Take some slow, deep breaths. Connect to your heart. Imagine calling your soulmate towards you. You don't have to know what they look like. Just feel the openness in your heart and allow yourself to connect to their heart. Imagine that there is a gold cord attaching you to them with beautiful, loving energy flowing between you. Know that you are supported and will soon meet each other in the physical reality. Keep working on opening your heart and enjoying your life. Okay, as for opening your heart, how to? You can find you can open your chakra, your heart chakra by balancing it. Go on YouTube and just simply look up heart chakra meditation, and you will find plenty of music that you can work to, or you can meditate to, or even play to, or create to. Be creative, like I have one right now. This is not the heart chakra. Is the three lower chakras, which I mentioned earlier, being the root chakra, the sacral chakra, and the solar plexus chakra. Okay, so I do want to go back to that so I can remind y'all. So I'll keep it on that page. But and we've read um about the fifth house, the Leo, and them being the same thing. This is an amazing reading because it has so many indications of different aspects that are related to each other. And I see reflection in it big time. I really do. But I do need to look up love, so I will bookmark this. Where's your bookmark? Yeah, look all you. And look up love. And we'll probably need to work on that too. These are the things that you need to do this week to connect with your soulmate. You need to open up that heart chakra, balance it, look up that thing. All you gotta do, you can just lay there and meditate. You can draw and listen to heart chakra meditation music, and you can cook, you can clean, you can work, Pay attention to the signs. How teachable are you? I'm just reading out loud the different titles to these cards. For some reason, I am not finding love. Wow. And if we don't find it, we don't find it, and I will go on with the reading. Healing, have faith, patience, self-love, alchemy, letting go, help from above, love. Here's love. And I believe we got love on another reading. It might have been a reading I didn't publish. Anyway, love. Your heart desires more connection, love, and nourishment. You are at a point in your life where you need to learn how to truly give and receive love. Fully opening your heart will awaken your vulnerability, sensitivity, and fear. In particular, your fear of rejection and intimacy with another person. However, you will also unleash your passion, inspiration, greatness, and an ability to care deeply. start seeing how great life is and be willing to connect to others. If you have been holding on to the past pain, then it is time to acknowledge, feel, and move on. Um, Give yourself permission to let people in, ask for love with all your heart and soul, and it will come. Look for something beautiful in every person, and when you encounter, focus on feeling good whenever you see people loving each other, and know this is coming to you in the form of love of a lifetime or an incredible friendship. So the love is talking about a significant other, a marriage, an engagement. I'm seeing a baby. I'm seeing a lot of good things in this reading, and usually when I deal with these cards, it's usually words on shadow stuff, and it's indicating that your action for this card is to focus on your heart. Take some slow, deep breaths again. Imagine unlocking the door to your heart. What does your heart look like? Is it frozen or dark? Or is it full of warmth and light and sweetness? If it is a cold gray image melting the ice and coldness with yellow light, who who do you need to communicate with so that your heart can heal? Imagine that this person is in front of you now. Say what you need to share without holding back. Now step into their shoes and answer back from the highest place within them. And give yourself permission to experience an open heart. Every time you want to close your heart, take some deep breaths and choose to keep it open, even if it hurts. So it's telling you how to open your heart right there. One of the ways you can open your heart, besides meditation or just listening to heart chakra meditation music, it's telling you when you feel like you want to just shut down and not feel anything, don't do that. Just allow yourself to feel. When you stopping yourself from crying, allow yourself to cry, the negative and the positive. Um, that's the only way you get negative energy out, is to feel it out. And if you're too embarrassed to do it in front of people, then do it in the comfort of your own vicinity, your own quietness, your own room. So we got a lot of love in this reading, a lot of working on love, opening our hearts. Do I have that upside down? No, I don't. Okay. So now we got, that's for overall. All these, I just wanted to go ahead and do this pure and uncontrollable love. Walk away from illusions towards truth, clarifying Leo, fifth house, and the south node. Okay, let's see. I'll put it back in the box. I should just keep it out. Pure and unconditional love. Let's do that one first. Or was that one first? It doesn't matter. Okay. Baby, I promise I'm going to pick that up. Pure and unconditional love. Don't me. Pure and unconditional love. P. I like how these cards, they go in alphabetic order instead of just having you guess where it is. Right here. Found it. Animals are naturally open-hearted. More open in your heart. I think we need to work on opening the heart. That's what we're going to do this week. Animals are naturally open-hearted and unconditionally loving. Snuggling with a beloved pet or connecting with wildlife that's that's unusually tame in your presence can help you heal and open your own heart, Father, to God's love. So maybe if you have a pet, you can love your pet and it will open your heart as well. That's another way of opening your heart. Sometimes it seems that animals are angels in their own way. Just as our pets can sense our fear, they can also sense our love and gentleness. They are very responsive, and being petted and the purring of a cat is a healing and comforting sound. Oh, when we are in a relaxed state, we are more open and able to heal on many levels. If you do not have a pet of your own, you can snuggle with a teddy bear to comfort your inner child. Also, consider visiting a sanctuary like my channel, Sanctuary. Um, or you can, build you a sanctuary, outdoor sanctuary with all this garden that everybody's doing. You'll have plants to put it in it because it's always good to have plants in your sanctuary. I need to get some. Um, anyway, you may be thinking about visiting a sanctuary or shelter to bring joy to an animal who needs love and who will return love to you many times over. Uh, and most of all, pray to know God's love. So tonight, when you pray, it would be good to go ahead and pray that you know God's love more. As for the Job 12:7-8, just ask the animals and they will teach you. Ask the birds of the sky and they will teach you. Speak to the earth and it will instruct you. Let the fish and the sea speak to you. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so we're opening our hearts. We're learning how to open our hearts through this reading. It's beautiful. We got, oh, this is about to fall down. Okay. Then we got walk away. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this side and do the Knight of Swords and then the Ace of Cups. The Knight of Swords and the Ace of Cups, which tells me that it's a quick but maybe a little impatient energy going on here. Maybe we should work on our patience. I don't know. Let's just see. Okay, so Knight of Swords. Let's see. Knight of Swords. When it comes to love and relationship, the Knight of Swords tarot indicates that there is a boldness and recklessness in the air. If you're single and looking for love, the Knight of Swords tarot wants you to make haste. And all he has is love and respect for you. And this denotes a good start to any relationship. So whoever you're speaking with or considering, he or she, whatever energy you're dealing with, has a lot of respect and love for you already. So that is a good start to a relationship. As for the the Ace of Cups, clarifying pure and unconditional love, clarifying Leo, fifth house, and I forgot, and the South Node, and clarifying soulmate. We got we have the Ace of Swords. And was it Swords? No, it's the Ace of Cups. I apologize. Ace. Okay, as for the Ace of Cups, we have, when it comes to love, the Ace of Cups is an excellent card to get if you are in a relationship, and it can only mean that love will only get better and rosier. You are, if you're single, a new relationship or romance is in the cards for you. The Ace of Cups represents a wonderful new love and a deep connection to someone that you truly will care about, and connect with. So if you are in a relationship, it's just going to get better, and if you aren't, then you will find somebody soon. Let's see, about a week, maybe a day. I'm getting maybe a month. I'm only saying that because of the wands usually represents day, week, month, and we have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so on the other side is walk away from illusions and towards truth. I'm getting that maybe some of us are protecting ourselves with illusions that we have created in our own heads. Or maybe we're seeing somebody that does that. Let's see. Let's see what the light and the love of and light guidebook tells us. Walk starts with W. Walk away from illusions. It's always best to live your life in complete honesty, because when you live your life in illusions, then you're only lying to yourself and others. I mean, and you're only hurting yourself is what I mean, for the most part. I mean, you're hurting other people, but you're hurting yourself the most. So here we go. Okay. Our earthly desire and wildfulness often create illusions whereby we see only what we want to see. We can be fooled into seeking ego-based goals, such as winning the approval of others, or trying to force something to happen that's not God's will for us. Sometimes the ego might counsel us to go into the direction of temporary pleasure that pull us away from our own divine path. It's important to be honest with ourselves so that we may clearly see the truth of any given situation. Truth is beautiful. It can take great courage to see through the illusion. Yes, baby?
Nothing.
Okay. Pray for clarity and for the Holy Spirit to reveal the truth to you. The truth could be something you've denied for many years, and those are the hardest to deal with, to accept. And that's what it's all about, is accepting truth. Often, the truth involves taking responsibility rather than blaming others. Meditating on it can be an uplifting and freeing experience that endows you with footedness and grace as you take your next step. Show me the right path, O Lord. Point out the road for me to follow. Lord, lead me by your truth and teach me, for you are the God who saves me. Psalms 25, 4 through 5. Okay, so I got a lot out of that meaning, and I want it's just more stuff, more teachings on how to open your heart. And we have the Knight of Pentacles, and then we have the Ace of Wands. We got all the energies of the tarot that's sitting right here in this spread of soulmate. Okay, so oh wait, this is not the right one. The Knight of Pentacles. Let's see what we got. All right, so the Knight of Pentacles states. Oh wait, I know something. I just something just came to me. Give me a second. I apologize for this second I'm asking for. Okay, I got it. The Knight of Pentacles represents romantic stability and a nurturing energy. And love readings, if you pull a Knight of Pentacles in an action position, this can represent a relationship that has staying power and long-term perspective, but needs patience. What I said something about patience, but I think I said it with the swords. Well, that's beautiful. So please work on your patience. I know that some people can be very agitating, and it takes a lot of patience to deal with them. I'm one of those people, unfortunately. Um, that fish is beautiful. Okay. Uh, so, and then we got, this is a beautiful reading. It really is. I have to say, it's a true love story right here we got going on. The Ace of Wands. I mean, there's no doubt that there's no coincidence that I got soulmate, love, then I got Leo, then I got the fifth house. South node, which is fun and games, and then on the other side would be what was it? Bringing energies into a public thing. So it's talking a little bit about work. I'm seeing, but it's mainly talking about your love life. Um, Somebody might be pregnant, pure unconditional love. Um, Getting the Ace of Pentacles, which says something about love. I mean, all of it. Cups, the Ace of Cups. But anyway, back to the Ace of Wands. I'm getting, when it comes to love and relationships, the Ace of Wands and tarot represents the start of something positive. It denotes feeling charged and energized. And love, this signals something very romantic and thrilling. A Ace of Wands tarot can mean the beginning of a new relationship. Oh, and now we've got a beginning of a new relationship. So, I mean, this is just beautiful. It truly is a beautiful reading and energy that I'm getting. And I hope y'all enjoyed it because I did. We can go on and check out what these are calling about real quick before I go. Don't worry, I'm not going to make you look for it. I mean, follow me on my Patreon page or anything like that to get the extension. I'm just going to go ahead and give you the last bit of energy that I'm pulling for you. And we got take care of the little things, which I already summed that up. And then we got, I forget what this is. The devil, which I recognize that as Capricorn because I am a Capricorn and I can't help it. Take care of the little things.
I don't think it's Capricorn.
The devil is Capricorn. I swear to God. You can look it
No,
up.
I don't think that's what it means.
Well, I'm gonna look it up. It also means getting over. I mean, there's cycles. I know that too. But I'm gonna look up this. Take care of the little things and love and light. Take care of the little things. Okay. We can learn great lessons from gardening as we tend to the plants and flowers. As we carefully watch over and water a tiny seed, we trust that one day it will grow into a strong tree or blossom into a flower. We must take each moment as it comes and be fully present in the now to do this. We focus on the little things and thereby let the big things take care of themselves. When you have faith in God and trust that everything will ripen in its own divine time, flowers will bloom, seeds will burst forth into the light, and nature will continue to grow. In the same manner, you're grown from childhood into adulthood in a divinely guided way. Everything that you've experienced is the fabric of your life lessons, especially if you have been practicing forgiveness towards yourself and others along the way. Sometimes we can fall prey to illusions, which we mentioned earlier about walk away from illusions and towards truth. Sometimes we can fall prey to the illusions that we are in control when in actual fact, God's divine plan is playing out perfectly. All we need to do is focus on the small things that require our immediate attention and let God do the rest. You take care of the earth and water it, making it rich and fertile. Um, the river of God has plenty of water. It provides a bountiful harvest of grain for you to have ordered it so. And I'm getting that I heard Patel, was it pregnancy again? I'm hearing pregnancy again.
Why do you keep hearing
I just keep hearing it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm hearing pregnancy. And of course, divine timing. So be patient. It takes a lot of patience with divine timing. And then we got the devil. The devil. Ooh. It's a harsh getting, but it is our last card. Of our subconscious that we're worried about subconsciously, our underlying energy going on here. What? Oh, God.
Oh,
Anyway, I think that you need to really pay attention to cycles. It's warning you of cycles. This can just be cycles that you and your new true love will enter. Breaking those cycles and staying away from those cycles is my best advice here. So hopefully you recognize it and you will be able to overcome these issues. Okay. Thank you so much for coming and staying with me throughout this whole video. I appreciate it so much. And I hope you got something from it. And please subscribe, like, and comment. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions. Thank you so much and have a good night or day, whatever it may be at this time. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Did you like that video?